तस्य तथैवैति दूरङ्गमं ज्योतिषां ज्योतिरेकं तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु येन कर्माण्यपसो मनीषिणो यज्ञे कृण्वन्ति विदतेषु धीराः यदपूर्वं यक्षमन्तः प्रजानां तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु यत्प्रज्ञानमुदचेतो धृतिश्च यज्ज्योतिरन्तरमृतं प्रजासु यस्मान्नरते किञ्चन कर्म क्रियते तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु येनेदं भूतं भुवनं भविष्यत् परिगृहीतम् अमृतेन सर्वम् येन यज्ञस्थायते सप्तहोता तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु यस्मिन् ऋजः सामयजोंषि यस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिता रतनाभाविवाराः यस्मिन् चित्तं सर्वमोतं प्रजानां तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु शुशारतिरश्मानिव यन्मनुष्यान्नेयते भीषुभिर्वाजिनैव हृत्प्रतिष्ठं यदजिरं जविष्ठं तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं। हरि ओम. In the first mantra, the prayer was that my mind, which goes to different places in the waking state, comes back in the sleep. Let it go, all right, but it should go with Shiva Sankalpa. In the second mantra, the prayer is for the mind of the quality of those who are Dhira, Manishi, Karmashila, such people who make the karma also as great yajna. The mind should be of that quality. Mind is apurva, yaksham, worshipful. And our mind remains in tune with the total mind, then it can have all these qualities. So therefore say, Tanme Manaha Shiva Sankalpam Astu. Now in the third mantra we will see various abilities of our mind. We are not even fully conscious of them. Or even if we are conscious, we are not making use of them properly. And therefore, so many things remain only untapped. Let us see that what it is. In this third mantra now. Yat prajnanam uta cheto dhritischa
Yat prajnanam uta cheto dhritischa
yajyotirantar amritam prajasu
yajyotirantar amritam prajasu
yasman narute kinchana karma kriyate
yasman narite kinchana karma kriyate
tanme manah shiva sankalpamastu.
tanme manah shiva sankalpamastu.
May that mind of mine be of Shiva Sankalpa, all auspicious thoughts, noble thoughts, which help us realize our absolute truth. That is called Shiva Sankalpa. Now, what is that mind? Yat, that mind which is Prajnanam. Prajnanam. Uta, and also Chetaha. Dhrutischa. Yat Jyotihi, that which is Jyoti Antaram in our heart, Prajasu, Amrita, Amrita Swarupa it is. And the next line is most important. Yasman narute kinchana karma kriyate. Yasmat rute, without which, this mind without which, na kinchana karma kriyate. Huh? No work, no action, no kriya can be done without this mind. That mind of mine be very pure, noble, sattvic. One by one now let us see. Yat prajnanam. The word prajnanam is used in many meanings. Prajnanam as Shuddha Chaitanya, pure consciousness, also called prajnanam. That means the essential nature of this mind is Chaitanya Swarupa. Therefore, we have got attraction for Chaitanya also. Then prajnanam is what? Prakrishta jnanam, exalted knowledge. That called prajnanam. Prakrishta jnanam is, see, when we become conscious of objects, then knowledge of objects take place. But prakrishta jnanam only when a person devotes his or her life to any particular kind of thing, then that person gets called specialized knowledge, vishesha jnanam, prakrishta jnanam it is. Idea is this mind is capable of achieving such great exalted knowledge. That's our ability. When we apply our mind to any particular, even a problem arises, if we apply our mind, we'll find some solution also there. And research, development, they call it R&D, or research work is going on in different fields and all that. That is called exalted knowledge only. It is capable. This is all the secular knowledge field. Prakrishta jnanam, when you apply that mind to understand spiritual knowledge, that is still higher. Brahma Vidya, so that also you can get. That's why I say, Eshonur Chetasa Veditavya. This Atma is very sukshma, but Manasa eva anudrashtavyam. But it's by the mind you can realize it. So this is called higher and higher level. Its essential nature is Chaitanya. Functional level, it is Vritti Rupa. It works with the Indriyas. And whenever we pursue particular knowledge, we can get their specialization. This is called prajnanam. Chetaha. Cheta also is called mind only. Smarvaram varam chetaha. Smarvaram varam. Okay, cheta, always remember Bhagavan's name and all that. What is mind? See, Sankalpa Rupa also Manaha. That is a vritti. Nishchay Rupa. Nisha also is a vritti. Determination, decision. Smaranam also is a vritti. Remembrance and all that. Chetaha. So in Chetaha, all this, we can entertain Sankalpa. We can determine, determination. We can remember. All these faculties are there or not in our mind? Yes, faculties are there. Cheta Chaitanya Swarupa. The Chaitanya is there all the time. Because without that, mind will not function anyway. Now Cheta. Also it means what? Nainam Pashyanti Achetasaha. Achetas. Some people are, no, their mind is there, but acheta only. Achetas. The only thing is there in front of them, they can't see. And mind called Sacheta. Arjuna saw that Virat Roop, this, at first he got frightened and all that. And they say, Bhagavan, you show me very gentle form. And when he saw him, Sachetaha Prakrutim Gataha. Now I become Sachetaha. Sachet. Come back to my senses, awareness and all that. You know. So when we are in our proper senses, then there is awareness, alertness, agile, awake. But if you are not in our senses, like when somebody is drunk or very drowsy, sleepy, and at that time what happens? Not alert and all that. One young man suddenly called a doctor. Doctor, you know my uncle was in senses. Now suddenly he has become nonsense. Hare Rama, what he has to say, he became unconscious. So he's not Sachet. Sachet nahi hai abhi. So when some accident happens and some unconscious happens, they say, has he regained consciousness? That's first thing. Is he aware of himself or herself? Is he able to remember, recognize and all that? This is called Cheta. Sachet ho raha hai now. So if it starts, that person is now regained consciousness, is aware, remembers, and all that, all is Cheta. Acheta means thoughtless also is called achetas. So those people are thoughtless people, no? They don't see truth of things. So again, this is the great quality, ability of mind. This alertness, wakefulness. Be able to think right. All that is the faculty of that. See, this is what pointed out. That mind of mine, which has all these, now many people are using all that, but all those faculties should be used with Shiva Sankalpa. Otherwise, I think, single pointed and how to destroy somebody. Very single pointed thought and all that which is there. Destructive kind of thing. So with Shiva Sankalpa, we should get Prakrushta Jnanam. with Shiva Sankalpa, our Chetas also should be there. Now, one more quality point called Dhruti, Dharana Shakti, Dhruti. Fortitude, it is called. Patience, fortitude, the ability to hold on to your ideal, your goal, your purpose, and all that. Dhruti. In the Bhagavad Gita, in the 18th chapter, Bhagavan says, the Dhruti also is of three kinds. Sattvic Dhruti, Rajasic Dhruti, and Tamasic Dhruti. Because Dhruti means what? The ability to hold on. The point is, what are you holding on to? Huh? So now here also again Shiva Sankalpa. That means that fortitude should be with noble thought for noble purpose. So what is a sattvic noble dhruti mean? A person who has got great ideal in life to raise himself or herself to the greater, higher level. But it requires great amount of, diligence, hard work, patience. And there's so many moments come, you feel very tired, sometimes bored, sometimes frustrated, sometimes discouraged. Many things can happen. And to have got self-motivation, to motivate yourself. There are so many people motivating speeches, motivational speakers are there and all that. But I tell you, one has to motivate oneself one time. That ability, that even though all kind of things are there, sometimes failures are there, sometimes this is there, that is there, but I'm going to get it. Do or die, they say, do or die. I'm not going to live in between now. That's called sattvic dhruti. For your noble goal you have that. Rajasic dhruti means what? They also acquire. I want to make a lot of money. I want to win election. And how many times they lose elections and all that. But again, they are ready for that next one. In the sports also, they lose the matches and all that. And everybody says, what useless player you are and all that. It doesn't matter. Next match I will be there. So that happens. But again, you have to just go on. But this for all Rajasic purposes. One is for our spiritual purification, upliftment. Dhruti is required. Here also it is required. To become a millionaire, a billionaire and all that is easy. It's not an easy thing. Power, politics, comfortable living, so much effort is required for that. Rajasic. And Tamasic, hold on to sleep. Sleep. So much sleep. Man went to the office. The boss asked, why are you late? I am very sorry, I overslept, Boss said, so you sleep at home also? That means here he sleeps. One man told me, in our office, there are two types of people. Who are they? Backward and forward. So this backward, forward has got many different meanings. So I said, what do you mean by backward? You see, backward means the one who sits in the chair and at the back of the chair sleeps. It's called backward. The one is forward means the table in front and then the hip is forward. Sleep or wrong notions, foolish notions, holding on to that. अब मैंने बोल दिया, अरे बोल दिया, what do you mean बोल दिया? I have said, what you have said? That cow has got 5 legs. Whatever it is, I have said it. And I stand by that. ये कोई बात है? What I mean, so many wrong. Are we not holding on to notion I am the body? Are we not holding on to the notion that we have got happiness and all that in a world of objects? We may go on saying, but still our mind feels that there is happiness in there. Wrong notion. But still we hold on. Ravana was seeing that all the Sena were dying, children are dying and all that. And I said, but I created enmity on the strength of my arms and all that. Seeing all that, there's no question of surrendering. But what a notion. This is called tamasic dhruti. But that also dhruti is required to hold on to foolish notion also. Now here, ability of mind to hold on, that is there. The question is, for what purpose or what quality dhruti you have. So tanmemana Shiva Sankalpa Suktam. So always remember that prajnanam, chetaha, dhruti. This is pointed out, but other thing also must be understood. Kama, sankalpa, sandeho, shraddha, shraddhe, dhruti, tare, rir, dhir, bhir. All the manovrittis are there, including desire, anger, faith, lack of faith, modesty. So many, all these are great thoughts and feelings are there. The same qualities can be used for our nobler purposes, and same thing can be used for something else also. Like for example, desire. If desire is for knowledge, devotion and all that, it will lift you. But desire is only for power, position, place, that will take you to one place. If desire is a low kind of baser thing, it will go down. Right? So that's why Shiva Sankalpa Mastu. Tanme Manaha Shiva Sankalpa. All these abilities we have. You know, it is said, whatever our potentials are with us, hardly we use 4 to 5% of that. Suppose 100 units are there, we use 4 to 5. Those who are very, very great thinkers, research and all that, they use 10 to 15. And still there are more, maybe 20, 25. Still so much is still there untapped. We don't use that much potentials. Very interesting and humorous, but very, very serious thought also I read about it. A question was raised. Why people do not use their all potentials? So much is there. So the answer was very interesting. And the answer was because man can live for few seconds without breathing, holding on to breath, few seconds. Right? Without waters, for few hours also. Without food, for few days also. And without thinking, forever. Do you see the seriousness? Without thinking, he can live forever. तो को सोचता है thinking की क्या जरूरत है? What a beautiful thought he has. That what is the need of thought? He thought and thought and thought and came to conclusion there is no need of any thought. So much potential. And your Jyotir Antaram Prajasu, it is there Antar Jyoti. Because this mind is so close to consciousness, it is having that Jyoti. Amrutam, because from its essential nature, which is Chaitanya, it is Amrita Swarupa only. And otherwise, you see, so many thoughts keep coming, going, the mind is there. Thoughts may go on changing. Mind is there. Even when one body is dropped, the mind is there, it goes to other body also. Now the next line, Yasman narute kinchana karma kriyate tanve mana Shiva Sankalpamastu. May that mind of mine, without which no action is performed. How much important that mind must be. Think of that. Voluntary action, involuntary actions also, one part of the mind has to be there in that. See, of our organs, our eyes, we give so much importance. Suddenly say, I got up and everything was looking so hazy. Or I could not see. How much worried that person gets? Huh? And my job is to write. My job is to do research. Without eyes, I can't do anything. Huh? A musician is a vocalist. What if the voice is not functioning? Pata nahi kya hua? What happened? Those who play instruments, violin or sitar, sarangi, this, that, the hands, they ensure no insurance of them, because without that they can't function. And have you seen those play the flute or this, they don't want to put in the luggage there, check in. No, I want to take with me. So much care. Because that is my instrument, that is my livelihood. And if that is not there, I can't play and I can't do anything. Or hands, legs, this, that. Huh? So the point is, when all these things on which our life depends, we are so particular about that, every limb of my body, every organ of my that, it should be in good condition. Also, how much difficulty that is there. The first day itself I said, that mind, we go on paying attention to our body, our intellect, but what about our mind? Without this mind, we can't do anything. Even sense organs are functioning, but our mind is not together with them, then coordinating factor is not there. Huh? Eyes are open, you are seeing the thing, but mind is somewhere else, still you don't see it. So see, the point is that mind, without which you cannot do anything. Even when we go to sleep, one part of our mind remains identified with the body and all that. Part of it. That's why somebody touches you or somebody calls out your name, you wake up also and all that, right? Because it is there somewhere, without which cannot be. So how much more careful, conscious we should become of our mind and its function, its quality. Therefore it is said, yat prajnanam utacheto dhritischa yajyotirantaram amritam prajasu yasmannarute kinchana karma kriyate tanme manah Shiva Sankalpamastu. Tanme manah Shiva Sankalpamastu. Okay, so now today we'll see the third shloka anuvad. Pragya medha क्षमा धृति अंतर मन में सदा बसे जिसके बिना कोई कर्म न हो मेरा वह मन शिवमय हो मेरा वह मन शिवमय हो शिवमय हो शिवमय हो. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि ओम.